How do you feel? It's bittersweet, you know, the end of the semester. But I, you know, I'm glad that, you know, you all embraced me even though I was a little late to the party. But of course, yeah. Do you want a hug?
Hey, it's hard to believe this was our last rehearsal of the whole semester. These people have been in each other's presence for 2.5 hours times 16. At least. Some of us much more. I knew going into this rehearsal that this was going to be the last one for Rachel, who was about to graduate, and Melissa, who was going to leave us to do her music therapy internship. This was going to be a big one for a lot of people. And there are always other people who come in for a few semesters and then leave. Just knowing many of their trajectory, I had a feeling that it was probably time for many of these students to move on, whether they were graduating or not. And ultimately, DISEnsemble's just a class, but it's a class you can take again and again. And some of these students have grown a lot in the past 4 years. I've spent a lot of time looking at some of these eyeballs, looking back at me. And they've grown a lot. Many of these students have done a great job, and they've been an influence on their peers. And it was going to be a tough one to let some of these kids go, but such is life. Life is made up of meetings and partings. That's the way of it. No matter how much you like the student, at some point, it's time for them to walk out. And at that point, it's time for you to move on too, because there's another student coming in the door. But I personally felt like this was the end of something, like we had gotten someplace that DISEnsemble hadn't been before. That this was the end of our first great season, and that what would come afterward would be the first rebuilding season. And that's great, but that's one of the tough things about being a teacher, is that sometimes it's time to let them go.
It's my last one too.
But Zach?
What?
Are you just skipping all the rest of them?
I'm going to XME next semester.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
That's it? We're done with you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Zach Baumhofer, everybody! Oh, boo!
Aw, man. Drew?
What?
What? Lincoln
And also Lincoln was leaving.
is leaving too.
Okay. Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln!
Some of these students have really gotten to the point where they can almost run DISEnsemble by themselves. It's probably time for them to move on. When you can snatch the pebble from the master's hand, it is time for you to leave the temple.
He just wants me to make him.
Grasshopper.
Also, my last semester.
Dropping out of
I'm done. Yeah, I'm going to EA as well. I finally heard the call. Honestly, I'd been getting the sense that Ross was done with DISEnsemble after this semester, but something about the experience of conducting had actually revitalized him, it seemed. And he was really into it when he conducted the piece the second time around. I was excited to see how this concert was going to go. Despite having not really conducted much of anything before this, Melissa was doing a great job as well. She and I spent about an hour working together on her piece, Massive Melodies. Being that the sound check was going to be the only time we actually got a chance to run Paraphonia with the dancers, we had tons of logistical issues that had to be worked out to the nth degree before the concert happened. Crew and load back crew like normal, but it's also complicated by the fact that we need to help the dancers get their Marley set up. I would love to run some of this piece at some point after we set up. So when you get there, get cracking. We were also going to do Nate Rowe's piece Fear, which we had done at Mock Sonic, and Death by Evil, which was by Drew and Chloe and Will and some other people. Actually, when else did we do? Oh, that's right. Actually, as I'm talking about this, the insanity of this is really just kind of all coming back to me now. I was leaving this rehearsal and going up to the north side of Indianapolis to do a rehearsal with the dancers. Because we had to set up the telepod so they could actually dance with it. And I wanted to see what the new projections would look like. If the projections didn't look good in the dance hall, we were going to have to keep working on that throughout the next week. But then I had to come back and attend a performance of EA and XME. Starting the next morning, I was going to be taking part in Earth Day Art Model. And Earth Day Art Model is actually going to be the next episode, which is this weird concert we threw with just a few of the students in between our last rehearsal and our last concert. My life is crazy. I had a friend one time who said being a musician must be so relaxing. It's not relaxing. It's a lot of things, but not relaxing. Okay, it's been a fun semester. Woo! Not signing off yet. More like a smell you later. Melissa Dang and Rachel Osterhoff!
Is this thing on? Wow.
Oh, wow.
Dedicate so much of your time to this thing.
7 semesters?
Yeah.
I don't know the words. It's over, Melissa.
You were leaving us.
It was a hard choice.
Predictable. We'll never have a moment like this
Stop!
again.
I thought we were gonna have one more.
I hate you.
Yeah.
No. Why would
I
you?
really like Parafonia.
Ah. Your hair's in my mouth.
How do you feel about your last rehearsal?
I'm really sad. How do you feel about your last rehearsal? Turn it around.
I'm just glad to be here with my best friend.
I'm a sympathetic crier.
You'll never see me again.
Stop, it's too close to my face. Give it back to me. You're last.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
I hope you had the time of your life.
I'm
Alright. Hi, camera. I'm gonna put my hand in your pocket. But, you know, something's not right.
Guys, are we gonna like hang out or whatever after this?
After this, I have an amp
No, I
performance,
meant,
so
like, in general.
so no. But
I want to be that like weird graduate though that just comes back.
I'm doing it.
you're coming back to see me.
We're all in this together. Once we know we fine.
I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at me too.
God, we're on the same page.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Melissa. Am I? Oh, my bad. My bad. Hi, Melissa.
I wish we became friends sooner.
I know, yeah. But, you know, you do have me on Snapchat, so.
I do have you on Snapchat. Yeah, we're all gonna hang out.
We will at some point, and I wish you guys. the
Rachel
best.
and I are gonna live together. We can.
Nice.
We can all, you know,
Just hang, you know?
over the summer.
Just 'cause
We're not gonna be busy anymore. Maybe.
Just because we're in this ensemble doesn't mean like, you know, everything.
You heard her wrong.
It's at 6 p.m. to
This is
9
an
p.m.
A-B conversation. See your way out. I hate you.
I have a question.
Okay.
If there's something you could tell yourself before you started this whole thing, what would it be?
Before I started this whole thing,
Yeah.
maybe not try to play in the ensemble at all.
Okay.
I had a panic attack the first day.
That's it?
Almost. I mean, yeah, like after that, Dr. P was like, "Oh, you can do this, all this stuff." And so I would tell myself that, like, don't even try to play. Just tell Dr. P, "Oh, I'll do assistant stuff. I don't know.
There you go. What's next for you?
Get an internship, hopefully. But for the summer, I will be working. Hopefully, I'm currently unemployed, but I'm
Okay.
finding a job.
Bet.
So.
Perfect. Awesome. What's your sign off?
I don't. Well, the video's not done.
I don't know. I'm unpacking us and then packing for XME. It's a lot. I'm a little stressed, honestly. But I've been stressed all semester. It's okay.
I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I learned a new skill, and I feel like, oh my bad, bro. I feel like I became a part of something bigger than myself, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Cherish
dope.
it. It
Yeah,
goes
dude.
by so fast.
No, I know. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a returning student too. Like, you know, like this is my first time like coming back to school, so it's been cool meeting new people and such, having new experiences. Like Mason.
I'm the experience.
Mason's a new experience.
Mason's the new experience. Last DISEnsemble.
Last DISEnsemble. It feels like the first one for me, you know? Full circle. I don't know how to explain it. It's just kind of like, dang, I'm back there.
What do you have to say to yourself? Because I mean.
Yeah, protect your ears, you know?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
loud,
Yeah.
so bring earplugs.
Yeah.
And make every moment count, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel?
About people leaving.
Last rehearsal, people leaving.
I didn't even know this was the last rehearsal, so I'm quite sad.
You know, I didn't
I'm
either.
quite sad.
I didn't either.
But I feel sad, but happy. I think because our this semester was so strong and it was so awesome. So it's sad that it's leaving, but I'm happy it happened. You know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
One of
for-
the greats. One of the
greats.
One of the all-star semesters.
And it's all captured. Not all of it, but most of it is captured.
And I love that. I love that. Documentary, right?
Hitting
the big screen, 2024.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
And it's just shaky videos.
Saria and I will talk.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on. So, how'd you think our rehearsal went
No, she's not in DISEnsemble. This is the last vlog.
today? You got it. Okay.
She didn't want to be in DISEnsemble, so she doesn't get to be in the vlog.
No, the point of DISEnsemble is that we are DISEnsemble and so is Saria. See? Let's go. See? You are.
Yeah.
There it is.
What was your favorite part?
The last part. Everyone put their heart into
What?
it.
Exactly. Be more
When it was
specific.
over. Yeah,
When
that
it
was the best part.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Especially you. You were on point the whole time.
Gosh, thank you so much. Performance done. I'm sorry.
So, what else is there to say?
Rehearsal.
That's it.
This is so adorable, though.
Anyway, yeah. So it's been a crazy semester. They're all crazy, but this one was especially crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be y'all will be tough to replace.
So who's gonna be holding the camera next year?
All right, passing of the torch.
All right, let's go, guys.
There it is.
My turn, guys.
How's it going, Chloe?
How's it going, Dr. P? How do you feel about this?
It's going
You're
pretty
not
good.
even pointing it at him. Sorry.
Yeah, so what do you think of Melissa's involvement and what she's done in this ensemble? Has she
I feel like Melissa's one of the main reason I actually got out and started talking to people, so I'm very thankful for
What about
her.
Rachel?
Rachel, she's a very sweet soul, and I love her.
What about Zach?
Zach, I never really talked to him,
Oh,
to be
okay.
aged.
What about Lincoln?
I've talked to him like twice, maybe.
Twice?
Good kid, that Lincoln. Didn't he play again? He was only with us this semester.
April 20th.
Here, Chloe, get in here.
And stop.
Excuse me, can I get another one of these?